Millions of wild boars are trapped every year, and hundreds of types of traps are sold on the market. Why do farmers exterminate millions of wild boars? How do farmers use traps? In recent years, the number of wild boars has skyrocketed, and they have invaded some cities. One wild boar attacked a supermarket and attacked people, causing significant damage. The wild boar destroyed food and drinks, causing the supermarket to lose about $1,300. These attacks not only cause property damage, but also create anxiety and insecurity for city residents. Authorities are making efforts to control and minimize the situation of wild boars entering urban areas. Community safety to prevent millions of wild boars from attacking the city. Farmers use the wild boar trapping method, which is considered an effective measure. The use of a wild boar trapping license requires compliance with specific regulations and standards. The license does not specify the exact number of wild boars that can be trapped on each hunting trip. However, to ensure effectiveness and safety, circular traps must have a minimum diameter and height sufficient to prevent wild boars from jumping out. The mesh size should not exceed 6 inches to ensure wild boars cannot get their heads through. These are the basic requirements outlined in invasive wild boar trapping licenses to control and minimize the environmental and economic impact of wild boars. In dealing with invasive wild boars, people often choose locations near agricultural areas and water sources to install net traps. When installing net traps, they use accessories such as T-post mounts to secure the net, hooked straps to connect the net to ground anchors, and anchor stakes to keep the net stable. Measuring and securing each part of the trap with a measuring strap is an important step to ensure the net operates effectively and accurately. A trap that is not installed properly can result in wild boars escaping, so it is necessary to follow the instructions and perform the installation correctly. The number of wild boars has decreased to about 200 per year. Round net traps have contributed to reducing the impact on wild boars during capture. To attract wild boars into traps, people often use bait from quality brands such as Wild Hog Bait Colorado. This is a tested and trusted brand in hunting activities. The bait from this brand is known for its attractive flavor and smell, thanks to its corn content. In each trap, a certain amount of corn is usually used to attract wild boars. The use of bait has increased trap effectiveness by up to 80%. Installing camera equipment helps hunters observe trapped wild boars from a distance without having to move to the trap area. This way, they can determine whether the trap has been successful, saving people time and effort. The use of guns to euthanize wild boars after they have been trapped aims to control their numbers and prevent their attacks. When wild boars are trapped, they can become dangerous and cause significant harm to collectors. Using guns ensures that wild boars are quickly and effectively shot down, reducing the risk of injury during handling, and is also a humane action. Controlling the population of wild boars in the United States is an important task, and hunting is a strategy used to achieve this goal. In Texas, there are two main types of hunting. The first type is seasonal hunting, which typically occurs from September to December, when wild boars are most active. Wild boar hunting is not supported by Texans at night, primarily due to safety reasons. Reduced visibility at night increases the risk of accidents. Organizing wild boar hunts in groups has helped shorten hunting times, and on average, each hunter is allowed to hunt from 1 to 4 wild boars per day. According to estimates, the number of wild boars has decreased from 2.6 million in 2016 to about 1.5 million in 2023. Furthermore, Texas farmers are also concerned about the invasion of chacma baboons. They directly attack human habitation areas. Why do they invade cities so aggressively? One baboon even destroyed a car by climbing into the driver's seat and causing damage to the vehicle. Have you ever wondered why chacma baboons attract human attention? Their strong reproductive behavior leads to high population explosions. The reproductive rate and short reproductive cycle of chacma baboons typically occur from June to October, with each litter usually consisting of 1 to 2 offspring. The large number of baboons makes it difficult for local authorities to control, especially since their feeding habits can negatively impact the environment. These monkeys often consume leftover food from passers-by. The size of baboon groups can range from a few individuals to over 100 individuals, depending on the species and habitat. This has prompted the Texas government to implement various measures to address the issue of invasive chacma baboons, aiming to protect the safety of local residents. In the effort to control the invasive baboon population, hunters choose to use hunting tools combined with bait preparation to attract them. This combination has proven successful in hunts. Unlike invasive wild boars, chacma baboons are intelligent and aggressive animals, so approaching them requires caution. Always use appropriate hunting equipment and have prior experience before going baboon hunting. Adhere to wildlife protection laws and hunt in groups to support each other and ensure safety. The invasion of gray wolves into urban areas of North America is increasing, posing a serious threat to both people and ecosystems. The primary cause of the aggression of gray wolves stems from humans feeding them chickens. This action has led to a rapid increase in the number of wolves in city areas, with an average growth rate of about 20% per year. The uninformed actions of humans have directly compromised their safety. Once this becomes a habit, wolves will venture into densely populated areas in search of food. If you continue feeding them, you may be attacked at any time. Therefore, to avoid such a situation, I advise you to abandon this action and learn how to prevent wolves from approaching your area. Feeding wolves has an impact on your family pets, especially domestic dogs. North America is facing a potential risk from wolf attacks on pets, particularly domestic dogs, as these wild animals typically hunt at night when people are resting. At night, limited visibility aids wolves in approaching prey more easily and increases their chances of finding food. In 2023, over 1,000 cases of wolves attacking domestic dogs were recorded across North America. To protect your dogs, keep them in their enclosures after dark. Wolves typically hunt in packs of 5 to 7, posing serious danger to domestic dogs. Furthermore, the impact of wolves on the North American ecosystem is estimated to be highly significant, causing losses amounting to billions of dollars annually. Wolves are among the fastest land animals, capable of running up to 56 miles per hour, which aids them in efficiently hunting prey such as wild rabbits. Thanks to this speed, wolves can single-handedly control invasive rabbit populations. Before facing the threat of invasive wolves, North Americans always meticulously prepare for each hunt. They equip themselves with appropriate hunting gear to efficiently and safely take down prey. They also carry personal items to ensure safety during their hunting expeditions. Moving across snow-covered terrain poses significant risks, requiring hunters to possess extensive skills and experience to overcome these challenges. They often use motorized snowmobiles or dog sleds, which are wooden or metal frames with runners attached to the bottom, to travel across snow at speeds up to 60 miles per hour, faster than the wolf speed of 56 miles per hour. Using snowmobiles or dog sleds also enhances the safety of hunters. To ensure safety, they typically hunt in groups of at least 3 people. Hunters are rewarded with a large meal made from wolf meat after completing their wolf hunting mission. Let's explore the process of obtaining wolf meat. First, hunters manually remove the wolf fur from their bodies. Once the wolf is subdued after being defeated, workers hang the wolf upside down for easy fur removal. They hang the hind legs up and use tools to separate the fur from the legs down to the wolf's neck. Unlike other animals, wolf fur separates easily from their bodies, so workers don't need to exert much effort, and they can skin 5 wolves within 24 hours. The red crab is an invasive species originating from South America, introduced to Australia in the 1980s. This species has adapted and thrived in the Australian environment, causing a range of issues for local ecosystems and communities. Red crabs reproduce by laying eggs, which has significantly contributed to the rapid population growth of crabs in Australia. Mature females are capable of laying thousands of eggs each year and often migrate to coastal areas to deposit thousands of eggs. The rapid population growth of red crabs in Australia stems from several key factors. Firstly, their ability to reproduce quickly allows them to reach maturity in just 1 year and start laying eggs within about 2 years. This has led to a significant increase in the number of red crabs. Red crabs also exhibit strong adaptability to their environment, capable of surviving and thriving in various habitats, including urban environments, which enables them to proliferate across diverse locations. Lastly, the absence of natural predators in red crab populations in Australia facilitates their unrestricted growth, unimpeded by natural prey species. In the future, researching and implementing management measures for red crabs, including strategies to control their population and monitor their spread, will play a crucial role in conservation and environmental restoration efforts in Australia. Developing a collaborative plan among government agencies, scientists, and local communities to address the invasion of red crabs and maintain balance in the ecosystem is essential. Every year, millions of red crabs migrate along this road to reach the beach, and the number of red crabs on these roads can reach into the millions, even tens of millions. Red crabs move slowly, forming long lines on the road. This can cause traffic congestion and pose a potential danger to people and vehicles using the road. To address this issue, several measures have been implemented, such as closing some roads during the red crab migration, installing warning signs, and erecting fences to prevent red crabs from entering traffic areas. Additionally, to help red crabs cross the road more easily and ensure safety conditions for pedestrians, this approach not only aids in protecting the red crabs, but also demonstrates the spirit of environmental conservation and harmony between humans and wildlife. Wild boars are highly adaptable animals that can thrive in new environments. They reproduce rapidly, making their control challenging. They can live and grow in any environment. The Alberta forest, located in central Canada, has the largest population of feral pigs. In 1990, many residents near the forest discovered the presence of wild boars just a few years after. The wild boar population has grown rapidly and can seriously impact the forest ecosystem of Canada. When the forest runs out of food, they start moving to fields and farms. As a result, measures to address the wild boar problem have been proposed and implemented at farms. Initially, measures were used to prevent wild boars from entering the fields. However, these measures were not always effective. All efforts to protect fields from wild boar encroachment have posed a major challenge in terms of environmental protection and maintaining ecological balance. The wild boar problem is becoming increasingly serious, and these measures are still not enough to cope with it. Farmers have used electrical equipment to create fences to protect livestock and farm areas where wild boars frequently appear. Hunting at night is most effective because wild boars are primarily nocturnal animals, moving in search of food and water. Their nighttime activity makes hunting easier as they are often less alert and easier to detect compared to during the day. Additionally, the poor eyesight of wild boars at night makes them easier targets for hunters. Choosing post-harvest cornfields as hunting grounds is also a sensible decision. These cornfields often attract wild boars, providing ideal food and shelter. The good visibility in the cornfields, combined with the fact that wild boars are often less alert at night, makes hunting more convenient and safer for hunters. Statistics from Agriculture Canada in 2022 show that approximately 100,000 wild boars were captured in 2021 in post-harvest cornfields, with an estimated value of about $25 million. Specific successes include capturing 1,000 wild boars in 1 month in an Alberta cornfield in 2021, and 500 similar animals in British Columbia in 2022. Clearly demonstrating the effectiveness of this hunting strategy. This not only brings joy to participants, but also helps control and balance the wild boar population, thereby reducing their strong invasion into Canadian farms. Asian carp, a common freshwater fish, has become a major environmental threat in the Mississippi River. Originally introduced in the 19th century for catfish farming, they quickly became an invasive species, causing numerous problems. Asian carp are highly adaptable to various environments such as ponds, lakes, rivers, and even slightly brackish water. These carp reproduce rapidly, with each female capable of laying up to 100,000 eggs at once, leading to a sudden surge in their population. To address this issue, Mississippi farmers have implemented various measures, including using nets to catch these fish. This net is fixed at one end of the shore and stretched across to the other end. After the net is spread out, the boat moves and creates a strong force on the water to drive the fish into the net. After about 20 to 30 minutes, the net is lifted to harvest the fish. Once harvested, carp can be used for various purposes, from becoming a popular food source to being processed into many different delicious dishes. The swamp rat population in Mississippi is a significant issue, estimated to be around 100 million animals, higher than any other state. Swamp rats typically inhabit marshy and flooded areas, and their strong adaptability to the environment has facilitated their rapid growth, posing serious threats to crops and ecosystems. They have a diverse diet, consuming various plants and grasses around swamp areas. The population has proliferated, prompting farmers to implement measures to address this problem. Swamp rat hunting is the most effective control method in Mississippi, where farmers and hunters collaborate to maintain a balance between humans and wildlife. Throughout the year, swamp rats can be hunted day or night as they move continuously on water searching for food. Farmers use boats during the day to scout for rat traces along marshy shores and swiftly employ hunting tools upon detection. Hunting skills are crucial when swamp rats move on the water. Remaining still and aiming accurately at the target is a challenging task. You need to practice extensively before embarking on a swamp rat hunting journey. On average, a Mississippi farmer can harvest about 10 to 20 swamp rats per day. Their meat is widely consumed by people due to its distinctive flavor and nutritional benefits. Since these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of some invasive species, do you believe in any other solutions? If so, please share your opinions and viewpoints below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel for upcoming videos. Lastly, remember to share this video with your friends so they can watch and enjoy it too.